Right, just going to go through a little workout myself, just with some kettlebells and a few dumbbells, so I just sort of stick it on live and record it for later, just in case anybody ever wants to have a few little clues as to what to do with a kettlebell if you've got one, and a little routine to follow. Most of the reps I'm going to do, 15, not going to be spending too much time on tuition and coaching. It's all about just going through the motion. So it's not necessarily here to be watched now, but if you're doing nothing, then feel free to watch. Come on, join in. Right. I've got an 8, a 12 and a 16 kettlebell. I'm going to start off my warm-ups, a little kettlebell swing with the 12. Just 15 of these. Nice squats. Just thinking about getting it up to head height. Assuming that a warm-up will have been done already. There's 15. Excellent. So, just a point to note, from my point of view, I like to keep the back nice and flat and then push through with the bum, drive through, so we're not flexing too much through the back. Keep that protected. It's a particularly weaker area for me, so I like to keep that strong. So we've done 15 on the middle one. Now we're going to do 15 with the 16 kilo. Drive up through those legs. 3, 2, 1. Remember that little beast. Bringing the 12 back into play. So this time it's going to be pulling straight up and down, all the way down, all the way up. But keeping that arm in close to the body, just working through that vertical line. Okay. Another 15. I take my spare arm out to the side, keeps the shoulders nice and square. So, there we go. Pull. Keep the head up high. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Popping that down. Just take a few seconds, just catch your breath. And then we shall go again. Five more. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Good stuff. Gonna pop that. Let's get rid of it to the other side. We're going back to the heavier one now. But this time, I'm just going to move my feet as I swing. So a step and a touch as we swing. As we get to the top, have your feet together. As you get to the bottom, really important, have the feet apart. If you don't do that, you'll only do it once. Really hurts the knees. We'll make it 16 of these, okay? So we get it equal on both sides. Ready, steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, Yeah. Raises the heart rate a little bit as well. A little sip of water. So this time we're going back to the 12, the middle one. We're going straight up and down. Okay, so a single arm swing. What I like to do is, as I take the weight back between the legs, rotate the thumb, take it backwards, doesn't put any pressure on the elbow then, so the elbow can actually flex in the direction of travel, so you're not stressing the elbow, and then you rotate on the way up, rotate down. That's my little tip for that one. And again, taking the spare arm out to the side. 15 of these little guys. Off we go. Given that I'm recording this just 40 minutes or so before Pilates, there may be one or two that are logging on wondering what's going on. Don't worry, it's not an up-tempo one. Onto the other arm. But feel free to watch, enjoy, and if you've got a kettlebell to crack on with at some point in the future. Only doing this because rest it there. We don't have a specific kettlebell class on the schedule, so just throwing a few routines in there that you can do yourself. And actually, just want to take a little bit of a breather. What you can do, if you've got a dumbbell, okay, there's no reason why. I just can hold it nice and light, like that, and then you can just swing, just like that. Or you can hold the handle and do the single arm swing or the pulls, whatever. So you can still do this style of workout. You don't necessarily need a kettlebell. Right, this time back to the swings, but I'm moving forwards and I'm moving backwards. I'm going to do 8 backwards and forwards on the right leg, 8 backwards and forwards, leading with the left leg. Okay, and obviously give it a little light there, not going anywhere higher than above the head. Equally, I'm not getting too close to the wall behind because I don't want it to be reclassic. Step through, step back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left side. 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest that little guy down. Good work. Again, time for a little sip of water. So I'm going to go slightly lighter now. I don't do this one quite so often. I should do. I'm just going to go with an 8 for the time being. I'll do it side arm. Single arm again. We're swinging out, back, out and back. Okay, but again, make sure shoulder, elbow, wrist, pull on the same plane. We don't want elbow high or low because you'll end up jarring through the wrist. So I'll do it this way around with my left arm. Again, feet hip width apart, pull up, boom. That's 14, 15. Just turn it around so that the leading arm is closer to you guys. There we go. Pull, pull. Keep that back strong. 7, 8, 9, 10. 14, 15. Brilliant. Whew. Yes. Very blustery day. It's actually quite warm in here because I've opened the window at the start. Right, we're going into shoulder press now. I'm just going to do 10 on this one. Still going to work on my shoulders, still going to get them stronger. I'm going to pull the 12 back. I'm going to go left arm first. Just a point, if you've got a watch on, given the way that we do this, best take the watch off, otherwise it gets expensive. Okay, and you'll see why in a second. So, just the 10, keep away from the lampshade, over the shoulder, power it up. So we throw it over the shoulder to then power. And you can probably tell this is absolutely my weaker side. Saying nothing because the other side is not particularly strong, and I think that was 10, but it is 10 anyway, so I stopped. Right, now we do the other side, all the way down, all the way up. 6, 7, 8, 9, oh yes, 10, yeah, little breather. So that's what I particularly enjoy about the kettlebells, is that you don't just work on strength, you work on those lungs as well. Definitely elevates that heart rate. So much nicer to get a little bit of everything out of the whole thing. Right, we're going to add in some press ups now. So move these ones out of the way a little bit. So, make sure I've got some room here. Basically, I'm going to swing, pop the weight down between the feet, walk the hands out, do one press up, walk back, one swing. Let's swing the feet, walk it out, one press up. This is, again, 10. 2. 3. 4. 5. Just have to be a little bit careful because every single time we're picking the weight up off the ground. 6. So we're going a little bit lower. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yes, we'll stop on the floor. It's a good time to grab the towel. Oh. And have another little drink. So what you can see as well from this is that if you're at home and you're thinking about kit to have at home, I've used the 16 a few times. Yes, I've used the 8 once, but you pretty much get used to 1 or 2 kettlebells. You can do so much. So you don't need a shed load of equipment. It's all nice and simple. Right, offset swings now. So feet hip width apart. I'm taking my right foot backwards so that the line that's on the back of my left foot, my toe, is on that line, okay? There you go. So we're just there. We're not back here. We're just slightly offset, that's all. From that position, swing low right, I know that's different on there. Low down to the back leg, high up over the front leg. Keep the weight away from your back knee. Again, you'll only do it once. Rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squat down. 7. Drive up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, fab. Swap the legs over, take the left foot back a little bit. Yeah, do the other way. Low left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. So we find with that is that around the trunk, those obliques have got to stay strong as we're rotating through the torso. Keep strong. Right, and now we're going back to the one where we do one swing and something else. This time, the something else is a squat thrust. So you could say this is a burpee with a kettlebell. So I think I've got enough room in that direction. Best way to go. So once again, the 12, we swing up, pop it down, hands in front of the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just 2 more. The treble going up. And relax. Very good. Right. Whew. I'm going to wait next a little bit. Have a little drink. We should do some figure of 8s now. So we've got a wide squat, passing the weight between the legs, and I go front to back every single time, okay? In theory, you can go wrong. So, wide squat position, I pick the weight up, not on the top, just on one edge of it. I've then got room to pass to the other hand. So from here, just squat, squat. Every time you pass around the leg, you stand up. Pass between the legs, you squat down. I think you can imagine if you try and pass it without squatting down, that is so going to hurt. I have no idea. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Simple as that. Mop the brow. Now we're definitely going lighter on the next one. We're taking this over the head, halos. Some would say saint, but you know. So holding on to this, you see, like so. This way, if you're holding on to the bigger one, they're a bit bigger. So hands may not fit. Literally all you're doing, soften the knees, pull those abs in, and literally rotate round the back of the head, round the front, round the back. 2, I'll do 16, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yep, going the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. There we go. We'll pop that little guy down. Right. When we get to the floor, just do a little bit of tummy work. After I drink. So, what we're going to do is, I'm taking the 12, leaning back ever so slightly, and then lifting up on the top, and then tap the other side, and tap, and tap. Little Russian twists. Oh, we've got a whole load of weight to be quite annoying. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Spot on. Alright, so that's enough what I call basic kettlebell stuff now. All good stuff. As you can see, works up a little bit of a sweat, elevates heart rate. It's all good. And now we can go on to some just normal weight training stuff. So I've got my heaviest weights here. I've got 7, so the only ones I've got 7s, 5s and 3s. So you can just lie down on the floor, or here's one I made earlier. I've got a ball there, but I've done a ball workout, so this is, if you've got this, a mat, you just roll up. Could be a towel, you just slide on the floor, and then just lay yourself down on that. Let's grab my weights over this way a bit, try and put my back in, try and do it. Make sure that when you lie down, this is between the shoulder blades, and equally, it just supports the head a little. All that this is going to do is elevate you off the ground a little bit if all you've got is the floor. So you can actually get the scapula sort of wrapping itself around the roll of the mat or the towel or whatever it is. Okay, you just lie yourself down, and then from here, inhale down, exhale up. So I'm just tapping my elbows on the ground. It just means I can go a little bit lower than if I was actually lying on the ground, so I get a better stretch across my chest. Okay, so that's my plan for that one. So that's with the 7s. This would go horribly wrong. You could grab, if you've got a heavier one, and if you've only got a kettlebell, again, this is just how you adapt it. Lie yourself down. Take that in the one arm. I keep the other one up there as well, and then focus. The little issue I've given myself with the roll, with the mat, is that I do want to slightly roll off it. But I'm cool with that, because that is challenging my core. Two more. And relax. you, I really need to work on my strength at the moment because I've just not done enough since I had my operation, and just need to get back to doing some basic weights. And you know, that's a 12, which isn't particularly heavy, but I've got to confess, and that's my right side, finding that quite tough. So I shall give it a go on the left, but if I fail, don't look down on me too badly, and we'll take the wash off again though. Oh, not the face. Definitely got to concentrate on this one. Two more. It's all about the gains. Luckily, from that angle, you couldn't see what the face was looking like. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. Right. So again, that's simple as that. All you need to do is, so if you haven't got a towel or anything, doesn't matter, just lie on the floor. Or if you've got a ball, use the ball, and it's all fine. I just find the roll just helps to give you that little bit of opening with the shoulder blades. I'm going to grab the 7s once more. I'm going to do some flies now. Same position, arms out wide, elbows just tap the ground, back up again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Go. Just the 10 of those for today. Okay, simple as that. So there is a bit of an issue with the roll that your back can't push into the mat as flat as you might like to, but I'm guessing that at home you're not working the same level of weight that you might be using in the gym, but all the time just keep those abs engaged as you do these exercises and you'll be absolutely okay. Time to stand up. We'll get rid of our little roll. Then we'll get rid of the 7s for a moment. Even at home, got to tidy up the weights. Always put your own weights away. Or put them back where you got them from. Right. Bent over row. Because I've only got the 7s, I've got a 12, got a 16, and then go single arm row. So, I don't know why, but I'm choosing 16. So from this position, if you've got nothing else around you, just take the right leg forward, right hand, or whichever hand the weight's not in, rest that on the thigh, get that back nice and flat, and then pull. Doing a 10. Good. We'll turn it around and do 10 on the other side. Always make sure they're even. If it started with my right, I might have ended up doing a few more. So there's no point doing more on the good side because the bad side's never going to catch up. So it's always got to be equal in some way. Nice flat back, stabilise yourself. 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that down. Very good. So that's if you've got one heavy one and you want to go heavy, just do it on a single side. if you've only got some in pairs lighter weights. If you've got a heavy one and you've got a towel, okay, just a hand towel, what you can do, you can stick that through the kettlebell and then pick it up and then do it this way around. Lean forward and pull. Bent over row. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax that one down. Simple as that with a little towel, okay? We can be versatile with what we've got to play with. Now we're going to some bicep curls. I'm just going to use the 12 in both hands, and then from here all the way up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 more. Okay, excellent. And now, last one, so otherwise I won't be ready for Pilates, which starts in just over 20 minutes time. We'll do triceps, so we're going over the top, pushing up, okay? I might kneel down with this one. I'd have to get the ceiling replastered on it. So, and equally you can do anything like this, kneeling down. So, do the side on, extend up, back behind the head, keep the elbows in, push, push. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, excellent, very good. So, that's it for the time being. A few little exercises there to do with kettlebells, but equally you can do what you might consider those exercises you do with a dumbbell. Equally you can do them one-sided or paired up like with a towel or something like that. You can do them with a kettlebell, so you don't need a whole range of it. Literally do what I've done there with 1 or 2 kettlebells. Job done. That's all you need. Okay, so well done as and when you do it, if and when you do it, but it'll be there just to have a little pop out at some point in the future if you're bored with whatever and you've just got some kettlebells to play with. Right, see you soon, hopefully in 20 minutes.